How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Episode 2. Welcome back to the Willoughby Report. If you don't know, I am Marcellus Willoughby, and this is
Sean Willoughby, his dad, aka Uncle Sean. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Watch the first episode for all my other AKAs. Thank you.
There you go. And if you don't know, now you know. Come on now. I wanted to say that.
I'm loving this enthusiasm. I'm loving this enthusiasm.
So we are going to get right into it. Father,
we talk about the young dummies of NBA, right? I know.
he is a 50-year-old man, and so he can call them young dummies. So we're gonna hit it off with Ja Morant. Start it off. Why do you call him a young dummy?
Boy, this man got everything he ever wanted in life. Nobody thought he was going to be what he is right now. I mean, the dude's the face of the league, got a new Nike contract with like the whole world eating in the palm of his hand. And my man want to go out and take a photo, do a video, whatever it is, with a freaking gun. Like
Instagram live video.
Right.
It wasn't that he recorded it and like put it up there. It was live. I don't know how. I think it was like 52,000 people watching or something like that.
At 5 a.m. in the morning, nonetheless.
Got a game the next day.
Right. Like, come on, bro. Like, what? But it only shocks me because of the stature of him. Like, I would expect it from maybe one of the younger level guys, or, like, but even like we had this conversation yesterday about Gilbert Arenas and how when he brought the guns into the locker room and threatened another player, and all this was over a dice game or a card game. Like, it was all young, dumb stuff. But you would have thought, like, come on, man. Like, and to make it worse, these are the same guys who be on TV hollering about justice and, Black Lives Matter and police brutality and this and that. And yet then you still go on your IG live, as you say, and flaunt a gun. So one minute you hollering about, Black lives and protecting Black lives, and then now you in a club with a gun. So, yes, it's stupid. I mean, like, this dude's dad be at all the games. Everybody know his dad. Like, bro, like, that's what I meant by, like, you're the face of the NBA likes showing your dad on TV. You and your dad, like, y'all got it. I just read he's the new Powerade sponsor, and him and his dad got like a commercial out. Right. Like, so, like, this dude's making big moves, bro. Like,
he was showing off his Powerade money with a gun.
Yeah, but then his apology afterwards and hollering about he got to learn how to deal with issues and emotions. Like, really? So you was flexing a gun because you was dealing with some kind of emotional issue? Really? Like, I'm not saying it's not, like, because he's a celebrity or basketball player, he can't have regular issues like everybody else, mental health issues. Yeah. So I don't want to, like, say it in a way like if he really does have some mental health issues or going through some things and he thought he was handling it the right way, then he probably needs some help. But I thought he was smarter than that. Like, he comes across as smarter than that. Now, I don't know that man personally. I never met him, never even seen him play basketball live. Only seen him on TV. And the media and the NBA, they're going to promote you in a certain way, whatever. It's almost like the first time you see your favorite athlete in a different light, like when they curse on TV, or like, LeBron James when he does Undisputed and they sitting in the barbershop, them dudes talk like they back home in the hood talking to their homies. And, the media, the most, when you see him on NBA TV or ESPN and doing, promos and stuff, it's always the good, wholesome, I'm a good guy, I'm a family man,
Yeah.
all the, but then you see him for real and it's like, this dude cursed more than I do. Like,
family
geez.
Man, like what family he a part of? Yeah.
So when I'm alluding to is like, it doesn't put it past me that guys like John and them do bonehead stuff. Like, we put this cape on them and make them superheroes. Like, you can't mess up. Like, you got people following you. Look, Charles Barkley once said, I'm not a role model. He went on, he was like, stop looking at me as your role model. Your role model should be your mom and your dad. I'm a sports figure. I'm a celebrity. I'm an entertainer, but I'm not your role model. You know what I mean? Like, don't look up to me and feel, I want to be like him, do like him. And I don't know. Like I said, when you first texted me about Ja, you were like, man, Ja's stupid. And I'm like, what? Yeah. What happened? I'm at work.
Yeah, and then I sent you the video. Yeah.
And then when I started like going on ESPN and reading everything, I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you Ja Morant. You know what I mean? Like, if they'd have said, what's the guy right now that's Charlotte that hasn't played all year, their second best player, but he's on a
Miles.
Yeah, Bridges. There you go. Yeah. Like, if they had said he did something like that, like,
I'd be like, whatever, he ain't playing. Like, nobody really.
You know what I mean? Like, it sucks because it's still a young black man doing something stupid. Young man, period. Black, white, whatever. But it's just like, come on, man, y'all making gazillions of dollars. I mean, don't even look at the NBA contract.
You could be even making hundreds of thousands.
Like, the man making buku money. Everything you do is going to get a microscope. You know what I mean? Like, you post a video, you take a picture, every outlet, news outlet, sports outlet is already on it. The minute, like, you notice how a lot of times when these sports guys, the athletes, they put a tweet out and it'd be controversial, and then they're like, but he deleted it 10 minutes later. Yeah, but in that 10 minutes, ESPN, NFL Network,
millions of people have seen it.
Everybody had already screenshotted it, retweeted it. Like, you deleting it now is, what's the point now? Like, oops, I made a mistake. What they call it? drunk texting. You know what I mean? I guess young dudes be doing it too. Like, go out and have a few too many after a game, and then get home or get to the hotel room and be bored. Let me go on Twitter and voice, man, you know what? I'm tired of such, oops, I shouldn't have said that after somebody.
They rewatch it and be like, I said that? Like, what?
Yeah. Or their homeboy knocking on their hotel room. Hey, bro, I just saw your tweet. You might want to remove that. Huh?
You tweeting? Because I saw something. Was that your manager? Like, what?
Right. So, these young dudes going to do dumb stuff, but Ja, come on, bro. Like, you one of the top 5, top 10 young guys out there. I don't want to say players right now, because then that's disregarding the older guys. But I mean, top young guys for sure. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah.
You just, it's like, okay, what was the point of it? I guess is my real question is, like, you doing it and you were hoping to get what out of it?
I don't think he was hoping to get anything out of it. I think he was just simply with his friends, and
he was
with my friends. Like, I'm like,
and let me, because you sent me this. Let me show you.
He was like, let me show it real quick, put it down. Like, and it wasn't like, honestly, I'm rewatching the video. It wasn't like he was showing it and like showing it more and more. It was like 2, maybe 3 seconds. He was like, boom, boom, like, I got a gun. Like
I said, all it took was somebody to see it and screenshot, download, got it.
As soon as it went up, people were like on their phones like this. Screenshot.
Because I mean, everybody wants to be the next TMZ. Looking for the,
you know what I mean? Looking for that next thing. Absolutely.
So I mean, he knows better. He won't do it again. I mean, they saying he's suspended for at least 2 games.
Yep, I'm reading it right here.
And we were having a conversation about if they're gonna investigate, and it's like he didn't shoot anybody, he didn't kill anybody, like he took a dumb video. So yes, a suspension, okay, I get it, but they ain't gonna kick the man out of the league. And
I don't think they're gonna kick him out of the league. I think they're looking what they're like what we were texting about. I think what they're investigating is the manner of why he did what he did, or the manner of the thing that you're showing. You know, like you said, we're allowed to carry. You know what I mean? Like if you got a permit, you could. So if in your brain you're allowed to carry, if you do this real quick, you know what I mean? Like you're showing something real quick. Why are you showing it too quick? Like what was the reason for that? So now they're investigating in the matter of like, is this an illegal gun? Like, are you around?
It's the image of the NBA.
Yeah.
Like you have we have an image as like we can't have gun-toting, gun-wielding thugs in the NBA. Like, nah, that ain't happening. And so I guess they investigating like what I said. Why, bro? Like, why you do it?
What was the reason for that?
What was the whole point of it? Like, were you threatening somebody? Was this like a response to somebody, like subliminally, like we don't know about? Like maybe you trying to say, hey, bro, you know, you threatened me. I'm just showing you I got my, you know, like it could be that. Like that's the whole, like what was in your mind when you was doing? Was you just something, hey, let me just show people I be carrying? Like, okay. And like, bruh, if
that's what I meant. Like, exactly. Like if you carry, you know, like in anyone's mind, yeah, okay, you carry, but like you showing it is like, okay, like
so was
like wannabe gangster, like look,
right.
Look, like I'll kill you, like what's the point? Like what?
Right. It just don't make like
that's what the NBA is trying to get out of it. Like, what was your intention?
What do you want out of this? He was probably drunk.
Probably.
Keep it 100.
I mean, like you said, 5 a.m. in the morning at a club with a bunch of your friends. You're well paid.
After a game, you just got all, you know, like, trust me. He wasn't there sober, pulling out a gun. He was drunk. And we all, I mean, you wouldn't know. You don't drink. But
I was going to say, he said, we all do. I was like, hold
anyone
on
who had too much to drink knows that there's incredible moments in life that you go back, you go, maybe I shouldn't have drank that night. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
he'll learn from it. And luckily, I was going to say, luckily Nike has already come out and said, like, we stand behind him still. We're going to put a shoe. They trying to make money. So, I mean, at the end of the day, he ain't killed nobody.
Well, I was going to say, as soon as it happened, I mean, we're talking about it because, you know, it's news. It's top news right now. There's a reason we're talking about it. It's because people are like, oh no, you know, they're making it they're making it bigger than it really is. I mean, like you said, the guy never shot anybody. You know what I mean? Like the guy, like all he did was go like put it down. But then we take it and everyone wants to be TMZ and be like, Ja Morant, the gangster, shot some, you know, he pulling out a gun. Is he going to shoot someone next? And so, you know, his manager was like,
we're doing the same thing, aren't we? We started our show with this whole topic. So it's
but I'm just saying, you know, like we got to stay with the topic. We got to stay on top of them. They got to hear what Sean and Marcellus got to say about Ja Morant. Okay.
But it's for me, like I was saying to you earlier, it's more of an indication of just the young mentality. Like, the whole Chirac and, you know, like that. And I'm not just put, oh, look at Marty Mark.
He wanted to be on the podcast.
Not to just put, you know, Chirac in it only, but I mean, just saying, like, the young mentality is all about, like, I got to show and prove that I got guns, I can do this, I can do that. And, you know, you expect it from, you know, who you expect it from, but then when you see a dude like Ja Morant pulling a Gilbert Arenas, it's just like,
it's unexpected, you know, like it's like, for what? Like what?
You just got to be watching highlights of this dude, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like beasting on somebody, you know, tomahawking on somebody, and now you're reading about how he IG live, and like, I ain't on IG live, so had it not been on every news outlet, I wouldn't know, but like you said,
I didn't see it on IG either. I saw it on Twitter and I was like, oh. It's like I saw it when it first got posted because it was like early in the morning, and I woke up and saw it, and I was like, I literally said, "We definitely gonna be talking about this." Like it's gonna.
It's Junior got to get the junior bombs early in the morning.
That is true.
Some of us
I have myself set notifications. Bing, bing, bing. I wake up, I'm like, huh? Oh, I'm writing it down already.
Some of us got to be at work at a certain time. We can't be up for the Woj bombs. I'm more worried about the toe bombs I got to deal with out here on these roads.
Some people got toe bombs.
Toe bombs, you got the Woj bombs, and I get them from you. I get the early morning text. Dad, I know you heard about this. But anyway.
And he's like, no, I haven't, but I just have just now.
You be hipping me sometimes, and then sometimes I'll be already on it. But yeah, like I said, he'll learn from this. They'll suspend him because they have to make it. It's
to make themselves look good.
Right, you're suspending him like 2 games off the bat based on what?
Making the NBA look bad
because he did a video with a gun. Which which is not illegal anywhere in the United States that I know of. You know what I mean? Like what he did was not illegal, but they suspended him 2 games automatically. So
that's because, like I told you, when you're coming into the NBA, you sign a contract that says you're upholding, and you are the face of the NBA. You go out and but
you're still innocent, still proven guilty, right? Like they still got
not by NBA standards.
Right. You guilty.
NBA standards, you do that, you guilty.
You find out you're not, you still already was suspended, so whatever.
Exactly.
But then I guess that's why they have suspended with pay or without pay. And I'll have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure he's suspended with pay right now. So
yeah, I'm reading it here. I don't see.
Yeah, so just because they say suspended, and they say in at least 2 games, like maybe more. I guess the whole Kyrie thing, like we got to get him some help first, and then he can come out.
Not as of today, will not play in at least the next 2 games.
Right.
So, I don't even know what that means.
That just means
that, is he not playing the next 2, or
he's definitely not playing the next 2, but he could be out for more.
Okay.
Meaning if they find some foul play, or when they do their investigation, if it's something that warrants that, hey, we might have to keep. But if the police ain't got involved, then I don't see really what they can. Like I said, like based off what I saw, he didn't break any laws. It might not have been the best look for the NBA, but I mean, you can't keep a man out of the game because he didn't make the. I mean, how many times is that? Dude's always not making the best look for the NBA. So I mean, what is that? That's just another suspension or fine, and then all right, status quo. Draymond Green punched the dude, his own teammate, and knocked him out, and then tried to choke a legend, as Dave Chappelle would say. You can't choke the coach, man. You can't. Yeah. You tried to choke Wyclef. That's a legend. He was too close, man. Draymond tried to choke his own teammate, and now they ho-hum. Everything is good, right? Like, really, whatever. What happened with Draymond? Just forget a gun. This dude, like, on camera, TMZ style, because I'm sure that's who got the footage first. TMZ. They paid good money to all the little low-level people to. And they still never say where the video came from. Because remember that big thing, they were like, they're trying to investigate. The team is who leaked the video, who took the video. Like, bro,
they found out.
The team did it. That's what they said.
It was an NBA. It was a team intern.
Right, but
that wanted money and got paid by TMZ.
They put it on somebody, but at the end of the day, they kept saying the team did that on purpose. Because of the whole contract thing and this being Draymond's last year, and it was a way for them to make him look like the bad guy.
Yeah.
But my point is, my man knocked the dude out, like for real, knocked him out cold, and still kept coming at him. And what they do? I'm gonna take a couple days off, go home, drink some herbal tea, and meditate. Right, and find myself.
Kombuchas.
Draymond, he found himself, and then he came back like, all right, y'all ready? We good? Everything good? So, but then Draymond ain't the face of the league, young guys like Ja Morant is. So that's the difference here.
That is true.
But anyway, so these young guys just gotta stop being dumb, but they won't. It'll go on forever and forever. Like when me and you long gone and the NBA and NFL still going on, you're gonna always have sad cases because I don't know. I want to say people just can't handle the fame, can't handle the pressures of like staying out of trouble. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I want to say it's a young person thing, but it's a lot of young guys. I'm saying I'm dragging on the young guys, saying all these young dumb dudes, but it's a lot of young dudes in the league that don't mess up. That you know what I mean, stay out of trouble. That majority. Let me say not a lot. The majority of them. You know what I mean? Like to be honest, the majority of them stay out of trouble. My man LeBron.
That we know of.
I mean,
see, we can't.
That it ain't on NBA TV and TMZ.
That's what I was gonna say. A majority of them stay off of Instagram Live.
Well, that or if they choke their girlfriend out, they hurry up and I'm sorry, baby, don't call the police. Hold up, because I know a lot of them do that. You only hear about the ones that can't get to the phone quick enough before they dial 911. And have the police at their house charging them with domestic abuse. But yeah, it's been more than one Ray Rice, a dude that choked the chick out on an elevator. You're too close, man. Everybody too close.
You say that, and there's a video going around of the I don't know if he's a current running back or a former running back who beat up his girlfriend in front of his child.
Oh, well, again, it wouldn't be the first time.
And they only got the footage is because they had a Ring camera in their house pointing into the living room. Well, and it was
technology is winning every day when it comes to catching people because you got phone camera. Like I said, coming up in my day, I'm 50, about to be 51. So coming up in my day, you never really had to worry about somebody pulling out a phone and recording anything. You could walk up, smack somebody, and keep on going, and all they could do is, oh, help, blow a whistle, call for somebody, that kind of thing. Yeah, we talking old stuff.
Blow a whistle.
Stranger danger, that kind of thing. But now, before you even get a chance to smack somebody, they already got their phone. I'm on Facebook Live. Everybody sees you. Look who it is. Right.
I saw you walking all the way down there. I knew you were going to slap me.
I wasn't going to smack you. I was telling you drop something. Sorry. Right.
I don't even own $100. That's not mine.
Calling the police on you. He tried to give me $100. I know it. He has other motives.
He tried to give me $100. It's fake.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I just need help. So, I mean, it's just like you said with Twitter, Instagram, like, bruh, stay off. Let me just tell you this. If I could get in the NBA or NFL and make that kind of money, the first thing I'm doing is I'm staying off social media. I don't want to be on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, nothing other than whatever my management sets up like as a promo.
PR team.
Right. You know what I mean? My PR team has my little setup.
You get an intern to do all your socials for you.
They run it all for me. I can do my promotions for my Powerade, for my shoes, whatever. But like, I'm not posting nothing ever. I don't want a burner account. I don't want to, like, anybody I need to vent to, I have your phone number. I can text you and I trust you. It ain't, we ain't texting TMZ, although your family be the first one. Your family and friends be the first ones. Ooh, look, let me show you screenshots.
I saw Sean Willoughby was he had slapped the lady. He was in front of Walgreens, and I saw it though. So how much is that going to be? Like $50?
Everybody trying to get a come up. So you just can't trust nobody in these days. Like, and especially stay off social media. Like Michael Jordan ain't on social media and still sell $1 billion worth of shoes every year. He don't need to be on social media. He don't. look, TMZ ain't found nothing out about him. Like,
because he's old, he don't do nothing but sit there like
that. Even in other fields, like, well, I mean, yeah, they're old, but you look at other fields, celebrities like Denzel Washington. He's had like a flawless career in movies.
He's old.
And never, but even through young and old, like he'd been in the game for a lot, but never had no Bill Cosby issues. No, he said something wrong issue. Like, not why he stay off social media. He ain't at everybody's parties, Puff Daddy, and this, like, nope. He go to work, he come home. He got his wife, he got his kids, now his son out. Like Shaquille O'Neal, he stays busy, but he don't stay controversial. My man does funny stuff. He does entertaining things, but he ain't never gonna go on Twitter flexing a gun. He ain't never gonna go on Instagram Live and say some, racist stuff, or no, I'm promoting this video, this book of this dude.
That's because he's done the young stuff, and he's seen a little bit of the young stuff, and he knows, like you said, if I have an image to uphold, I'm not anyone's role model, but people do look and see me on TV and see what I do and I've heard him talk about this on his podcast. He said his first 2 years in the league, he wanted to do that kind of stuff, not the social media stuff because it wasn't really out, but like, buy stuff and flaunt stuff. And he was like, his mom and dad were the two people to tell him, it's just be you. Don't be like what you see, just be you. And from then on, he's the Shaquille O'Neal he was then that he is now. He even talks about it. He's like, I'm everyone's dad. He goes to Walmart and he's like, you need that bike? Yeah, I'll buy it for you.
He's definitely very generous with giving and helping people out. He's a good dude. But the point I'm making is, like you say, he did his young stuff. Yeah, young stuff like parties, but like nothing that was ever going to jeopardize his career. And it's like, you have to understand, like, all these dudes that are young, coming out of high school, coming out of college, like, their dream is to make it to the league, right? Whether it's NFL, whether it's NBA, whether it's baseball, whatever, they're hockey. Like, I want to get to this major point, this pro point where I'm shining, making money, can take care. Most of them always say, I want to take care of my family. I want to take care of my mom, this and that. Okay, you have this dream, you have this goal, you work so hard to get it. You finally get it. And then you go, what? Smoke weed, do this, carry guns in your car, get pulled over in the middle of the night doing 125 in your Lamborghini. Like, it's just like, bro, what happened to the dream? What happened to the goal of, like, you, when your mind was like focused on this?
That's
is what
money and fame do.
Then you get that money and you get the fame, and it's like, well, I bought my mama the house. I did this, I did that. Now I'm about to wild out.
Now I can do whatever I want. Yeah.
You got to keep that same, like Shaquille, still work, still promote, still doing general commercials, still on TV doing like, bro, he's like Peyton, like one of the people like Peyton, like, he don't have to work. He owned enough. Everybody knows, like, he owns enough businesses. His portfolio.
He could just sit home like this.
He don't have to ever leave
money. Yeah,
ever. Like, that. I know, like, it's public knowledge. Like, that man is rich. But yet every week he on NBA TV. I mean? He's on TNT. He's doing his podcast. He's doing things that, yes, they're bringing in money, but he's not doing. He's not. He don't do his podcast for the money.
No, he does it because it's fun.
Like, why would he do a podcast for money when he got money coming in from Papa John?
It's not a business venture for him. It's just it's an outlet.
So, and he's the love of it. You know what I mean? Like, you said, it's allowing him to be him, and it's the same him that you see on TNT. It's the same him that you saw through his whole NBA career, acting, doing, rap song. Like you said, it's him being him. And part of him being him is, I'm not no thug. I'm not trying to be the guy that's trendy or, like urban. Like, I'm just me. Like, think if he wanted to, as big as he is, I mean, even now, he could go through life crunching dudes. You know what I mean? Like, shut up. Give me what I want. You know what I mean? And I got beat up by Shaq. You know what I mean? Shut up. But he'd rather buy you something at Walmart. Bro, you need that? I got you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You got to have a mentality of I'm trying to help. I'm from here on out, my life is about helping. I ain't never trying to do nothing detrimental to nobody. Shaq probably ain't never carried a gun. Well, I take that back. He is a deputy or something, a sheriff, a police officer, registered police officer in Miami-Dade County or somewhere. So I know he shot a gun, he's carried a gun, but like general
dude
life,
is everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's Shaq. But through general life, he probably ain't never rode with a gun in his car. He ain't got one sitting in his waist. But like, why? Why? Like, if I felt that threatened, I just hire security. Or if I'm going somewhere where I feel like I'm gonna get mobbed, like going to the mall, like I'm gonna have security. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan ain't never had no, like, if he did, he ain't pulled it out and showed about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, why, bro? Like, but I see our time is about 4 minutes left, if I'm looking at it correctly. And we said we was gonna do one episode. We weren't gonna do two parts this week. We was gonna
and that's fine. I think we're talking. I know it's the top news right now. So like we're talking about it. Everyone's talking about it. So I think that's fine that they get the young perspective and the old head perspective. The uncle, the AKA Uncle Sean.
Everybody loves the uncle's perspective. That's, we're gonna give it to you straight from the biz. But to end that part about Ja, I still like to do, and I hope he learns. Like I said, I think he will. And he ain't gonna be that guy that keeps repeating and the Josh Gordons in the NFL of the world that, as Stephen A would say, you can't lay off the weed, man, because that's how you always look. They got a weed problem there. Lay off the weed. And I just read something about a dude who got suspended from the league because he kept failing the weed thing. He's like, yeah, now look. Now they don't even test for it and it's legal. I wish that they all use that excuse. Like the same thing I got suspended and kicked out of the league. Now it's cool. You can do it. It's all right. Yeah, bro. It ain't about if it's cool now. It's about it wasn't then.
It wasn't when you were doing it. Yeah.
You had rules to follow that everybody else did. And they waited until the rules changed, or they got around it. However they got around it. I mean, we know the old school tape. You had Wizenators and all that kind of, little ways to get past tests, but bro, you making millions of dollars. Like, you need to get high. I get high off of my paycheck. Every Friday when I look at my bank account and I see 26 million, woo, babe, looking at my wife go, babe,
26 million.
Baby, I'm good. You need a drink? You need to smoke? Not at all. We're gonna smoke this green we got right here in the bank. And go buy some new furniture, a new house, invest, make some more money, make sure our kids is good, our grandkids is good, auntie and uncle, everybody else who means something. And there we go. But it's never going to change, Marcellus. You got guys out here that just, I'm trying to keep it real, keep it real. Dave Chappelle said it best. When keeping it real goes wrong. That was Ja Morant's moment. Dave Chappelle could do a whole stand-up on that. Like, a little skit.
Somebody said that on Twitter. They were like, this is what Dave Chappelle was talking about, because they're like, he's going to keep it real. And then somebody from his hometown is going to see him and be like, oh, you are a gangster now. Like, you're trying to be like us. Then they're going to run up on him. And when he that gun that he was flaunting, he's not going to use it. He's going to be like, hold on. Like,
we got 60 seconds left. I'm going to say it like this. I'm going to do it like this.
All right, we'll end it here. Let's get it.
Gangsters want to be ballers, and ballers want to be gangsters. There you go.
Quote right there. That's the end of the podcast. If you're listening to it if you're listening to it, you heard it here. If you're watching it, you saw it here.
That's my boy.